entertain. But there are some things that make me wonder, you know? It just, like, I feel she lost her stuff and it was just a perfect storm that happened right at a specific time, right before 10. But what if it wasn't? What if the whole purpose of Chris not coming home was part of this? What if, going out, a lot of people said that, had the time of his life, but we don't know what every other weekend was because nobody has ever asked them what every other weekend was. Is this what they do every weekend? Does she do this every Sunday with him? And I don't understand why she would have such an active day with him on a Sunday instead of a Saturday. It seems like she would have more activity on a Saturday. So if he doesn't go to right to sleep, they have all day Sunday to get him, ready for Monday. And her being a mom, I don't know. I really don't know. I just know that what they're saying doesn't make sense. And every time I turn around and try to fact find, which I've been fair, even with the mattress and the pressure cleaning thing, I think I was ultra fair. I could not find any information that supported that being true. I tried, I just couldn't find it, you know. And so if I can't find it, I don't know, what to make of that. But I haven't been able to find several things. But the things that we have been able to fact find are critical in my opinion. I think the lighting out there is critical in my opinion. I have allergies. My nose is driving me nuts. Sorry, it's just driving me nuts. I've been out there in that wilderness. Um, where was I? I forget. I'm starting to get a little tired. I need some coffee. But you guys get the drift. We're out here. Oh, good gracious! I'm tired. I'm already tired. The day hasn't begun, and I still got to pack up my room because I'm not gonna be staying here tonight. I'll be staying someplace else. And hopefully, well, it doesn't really matter. I really don't care if they follow me at this point. I mean, I don't want people stalking me or following me in any way, shape, or form. I want to make that very, very clear. We've already got a good paper trail started. We're waiting to fill that in. Um, like I said, I told people, please don't do this. I don't want to have to waste law enforcement resources, but they don't really care about law enforcement resources, and they definitely don't care about finding this boy. Um, all they care about is their clicks and their views, and getting and thinking that this is funny, thinking putting an innocent person's life in danger is some type of comedy or whatever. I think it's and they're laughing. I think it's disgusting. I hope it happens. Like at this point, I don't care if it gives me a bad juju or bad vibe or it makes me look bad. But I hope everything that they're giving me, I hope their children. I don't want them to go through it. I want somebody that they love to go through it. I absolutely hope that somebody that they love go through exactly what I'm going through. And maybe when they sit there and watch somebody else struggle with it, maybe they will realize how detrimental their actions were. But I don't even wish it upon them. I wish it upon the people they love. That's what I wish. And pray for. I'm going to actually pray for that. And people may say that's sacrilegious. I'm an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. God knows that. My preacher knows that. My church knows that. My people know that. And I pray to God that they get everything. And I don't want it to them. I want it to somebody they love. I want their children, their grandchildren. That's where I want it to happen. That's where I want it to happen. And when they see that, they can hear me resonating in the back of their ear because they watch this show. And all I'm going to simply say is that's karma. That is absolutely karma. And you deserve every bit of it. And it's such a shame that you allowed that to happen to your child because you wanted to do that to somebody else. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Well, maybe their children will get bullied and they can see what they've done. I don't know. And they can drag this. I don't really care. Put me on every single hate channel. Oh my God, she wants bad things to happen to children. Hey, you know what? You guys are raising them, not me. You're raising them, and you're raising them to show them hate, and I really don't care. I don't care. To each their own. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. I hope that what they're doing to me happens to somebody that they love. I said I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Yeah, I do. I do now. I do now. And you know what? I'll be in church. I'll be in church later today, and I'll be just fine with that, right? I won't be there. I won't be able to be there all the time, but I'm gonna pop in. I'll be listening while I'm driving. I'll tell you that. But it doesn't even matter. It doesn't change my faith. It doesn't change anything. And I still wish that they have to deal with what they put me through. See how I roll? Barbaric like that. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. So, just saying. 605 here, 141 likes. Guys, don't forget to go out and give this a like. I know we're talking about things that may upset you, but what people are doing to me upsets me. So everybody can be upset together. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't change the fact that I'm out here. I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning when everybody else is sleeping, and I'm out here working my ass off already this morning. Nobody can ever say that I don't work, because I do nothing but work nonstop. Is Sonia up too? It's nice to see you. Did something happen while you've been there? Oh yeah, P. They called my room. Like I had the cops here. Like I had to file a report against Cluminati and her boyfriend. You know, I had to throw all the people's names in, because we all know the circuit. It's not just one person, it's the circuit. You know, we have to make sure we have a good paper trail wherever I go, because I am in a court hearing. And it seems like the lady that I'm suing seems to be still all up in the mix. She just can't leave me alone. She can't keep her nose in her business. She's got to have her nose in my business, because I'm the one paying her bills, right? She did collect $70,000 off my back, didn't she? From her audience. So it's like, it's getting to the point where it's so noticeable that she is literally in everything, pulling all these strings, and then she's trying to act like she's not doing nothing. And they're all connected. It's the three hate channels, 3 major hate channels, and of course they're ancillary people. So they're trying to make me feel unsafe. They're trying to intimidate me, and of course you hear Queen Bee all up in it talking about, oh, you need to call law enforcement. The chick needs to stay the hell out of my like she's being sued, and she still can't shut her fucking mouth about me. She is literally being sued for stalking me, and every single person she's associated with keeps stalking me. Like, what does she honestly think that this is not going to be brought up in court, or does she just not care? She probably just doesn't care. So maybe the judge needs to know